It's in every checkout aisle and every flavor imaginable. But the mind-blowing fact about modern chewing gum is that it was a complete and utter accident. Its inventor wasn't trying to create a candy. He was trying to create a cheap synthetic alternative to rubber for things like boots and bicycle tires. And his experiments were a total failure. So how come a failed industrial material accidentally became one of the most popular confections on the planet? The story starts with an ancient human habit. For thousands of years, people have chewed on natural tree resins. But the first turning point for modern gum came in the 1860s with a New York inventor named Thomas Adams. He was working with the exiled former president of Mexico, General Santa Anna, who had brought a ton of chicle, a rubbery sap from the sapodilla tree, to the United States. Santa Anna convinced Adams that if he could find a way to vulcanize this chicle, he could create a cheap substitute for rubber. But after more than a year of trying, every single experiment failed. The chicle was completely useless for making tires, toys, or anything else. The second crucial turning point came when Adams was on the verge of giving up. He was about to throw his entire stock of useless chicle into the river when he walked into a drugstore. He saw a young girl buying a piece of paraffin wax gum, which was the common but not very pleasant chewing gum of the day. Suddenly, he remembered that Santa Anna used to chew on little pieces of the raw chicle itself. In a flash of inspiration, he realized if he couldn't make rubber out of it, maybe he could make a better chewing gum. He took his leftover chicle, boiled it to soften it, rolled it into little balls, and sold it as Adams New York gum. It was a massive success. And that's how come modern chewing gum was invented. It wasn't dreamed up in a candy kitchen. It was salvaged from the wreckage of a failed industrial experiment. It only exists because an inventor trying to make cheap rubber pivoted at the last possible second and applied his useless material to a thousands-year-old human habit. The next time you pop a piece of gum in your mouth, remember its bizarre history. You're enjoying the direct descendant of a failed rubber substitute, an ancient Mayan custom, and an inventor's last-ditch effort to avoid going broke.